internet. We're here in our room on our last full day in Indonesia. We're gonna get some breakfast shortly, and then we're gonna go snorkeling. And on that note, I'd like to apologize for however many times I accidentally said scuba diving. Danger of scuba diving. Scuba diving in water too shallow. On camera, I'm constantly saying scuba diving when I mean snorkeling. We're only snorkeling. We're not licensed to scuba dive. We know nothing about scuba diving, and about us nothing about snorkeling. But snorkeling is the thing that we do. Yeah, that's my correction sections for this time.
I don't understand tides.
I don't understand tides either. Peace out, camera.
How you doing? Looking sweaty.
Yeah.
You gotta lotion up before every meal, right?
Yeah, don't forget to put on sunscreen, kids.
Hat. We found a little spot on the beach. Ooh, that's a cool stone. Look at that. The one side's like white, like it's been sliced. A lot of it's volcanic rock too, which is cool, from that giant volcano behind us. So we're gonna set up camp here, right?
Yeah.
And we're gonna swim up there. Apparently there's a coral area right. All right, I'm gonna give that another go. I found a cool stone here, but I won't search for it again to show you. Oh yes, I will. Here it is. We're gonna go out there. And there's a bunch of coral just right out there apparently. And over there is the wreck of the Liberty. But there's like tons of scuba divers out there. Scuba divers are deceptive. You can't see them. At least with the snorkelers, you can see that we're coming. But there could be thousands out there. When you least expect it, they pop up and kablamo, you know? Anyway, we'll take you along and we'll see what we can see out there. Pretty exciting. Alright, so let me tell you a little bit about this awesome wreck we're about to swim out to. The shallow section of the wreck is 4 meters deep, while the deepest portion is about 20 to 30 meters. You have to swim out from the beach for 40 meters or 100 feet to reach the wreck. The wreck of the USS Liberty has a pretty interesting story. The ship was built in 1918 in Philadelphia and named the SS Scuba, which is kind of funny and perhaps foreshadowing the ship's eventual resting place and occupation. The ship was briefly used in World War I as a cargo ship, but was damaged by a mine not 1 year after being built. The newly named USS Liberty was put to work during World War II, once more as a supply ship, but outfitted with guns before being sent to the Pacific. The Liberty was en route to the Philippines from Australia with a shipment of rubber and railway supplies when it was torpedoed by a Japanese submarine off the coast of Indonesia. The Liberty was then towed to the beach off of Tulamben, where they were able to offload the supplies very slowly. In 1963, Mount Agung, the tallest volcano in Bali, erupted, killing thousands of people. But the eruption also finished off the USS Liberty. The eruption pushed the USS Liberty back off the beach of Tulamben and into the water some 100 feet away, to where it currently sits on its starboard side. The ship is completely covered in coral and is a metropolis of marine life. I was worried about it being difficult to find the wreck on our own, but on our first swim out to the wreck we had no problem finding it. If you just look out for boats and other snorkelers, you are to find the wreck very easily. The buoyancy of the salt water made it easy to swim around and tread water in the area, nearly 30 meters deep. our first visit, there were free divers swimming the wreck and diving through the stern of the ship.
What did you think?
It's so cool.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd be able to do that just with snorkeling.
Yeah, that was much easier than I thought. Because, like, well, as you can see from this shot, the land isn't very far away.
Yeah.
So you can just take a small swim out.
But it's renewed my want to learn how to scuba dive, that's for sure.
Yeah, getting to swim, like, down into it, pretty much. I'll watch the other people go.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that was totally worth it, even though it was hard work. Lots of hard work. What would you say?
Yeah, the shipwrecks were amazing, and it's hard to believe that you could, get to that so easily.
Yeah.
I guess the way the tides, currents, whatever, were pulling though, it was really hard work getting back.
You basically had to swim full throttle in order to stay in place because the current's just pushing you back.
I don't know if there's any science behind what's easier to swim, skinny girls or big fat boys,
But Holly basically snapped her fingers and teleported to the shore, and I was just kicking as hard as I could for like a half hour, and then I'd move like that much, and then I'd be back to where I was.
I kept asking if he wanted me to pull him ashore, and he's like, no.
If I was on land running, I would have run to Toronto in the time it took me to travel 3 inches of water. And Holly's just sitting on the shore.
I just saw something jump up.
With a whole school of the
Was it a whale?
divers all looking at me like I'm a ridiculous moron who's never learned to swim. It was a
Did you
great
see
time.
that?
No.
There was a big
Wasn't
water
there
sprout
glasses
out in the
when I'm
water,
there,
so
I
like
can't
way up
see where
there.
Holly is at all.
Okay.
It was rough.
Never
But
mind.
worth it for the shipwreck. It was really cool. But absolutely exhausting and somewhat humiliating.
It wasn't humiliating. Nobody's looking at you.
There was literally like 40 scuba divers all staring at me like, why can't that guy move in the water? What's wrong with him? Which is fine. I'm a bumbling tourist. I'll swallow that.
And a lot of seawater too.
Yeah. In my nose, in my eyes, in my lungs, in my hair,
Okay.
in my butt.
If your butt's swallowing, then something's very wrong.
Yeah, swallowing all this.
You know, the new anal snorkeling.
Yeah, all the kids are doing it.
I think it's called boofing. Anyway. Boofing with seawater.
Gross.
Yeah, I guess you didn't see. Like a big came up out of the water. I don't know what it would have been except for like some kind of animal coming up to the surface. Yeah, it was you boofing. Okay.
Could have been human.
No, it wasn't.
Human butt. We're just going to the store to get some supplies before we probably swim even more.
Hi.
We picked out a new spot for this meal.
Yeah. It's gonna be kind of windy, so you probably have to talk pretty loud.
Yeah. We're still on the upstairs here, but we took the seat right overlooking the water. It's funny because we were just over there, but somehow this feels like a whole new ballpark.
Don't you dare close your eyes.
Ordered some beer and some food. Probably film that in a second.
I'm gonna take a picture.
Smart. How did your core work out?
Oh, I wasn't trying really hard. Seems like an acceptable amount of head.
Yeah. Everyone loves head.
No, not everyone. Remember when we were in Japan
Yeah.
and we had frozen slushy head?
Yeah, that was weird.
It was
Thick enough that
good.
they could like set things in it.
Yeah,
as
it's
decorations.
Halloween. There's little Halloween decorations. Maybe we have a picture of that.
You see
It was
that in
delicious.
ice cream all the time.
Yeah.
But I've never seen it in
I've
beer
never
head.
had beer foam head slushy, and it was good.
I guess they're scientists when it comes to alcohol. Here.
Let me show you how much. And then he smashes the bottle and the glass. Right there.
There's too long.
It's tofu and tempeh fried with spicy chili stuff.
That sounds really good.
I wonder how spicy the chili stuff is.
Mine's got some salted tuna. It's some rice and veggies. The fried egg. Yeah, that's a good egg. Indang, I think it was called.
What egg?
I said it was spicy. I can't wait to try it. How's yours? Excellent. Now we have the whole place to ourselves. There's a man snorkeling. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna snorkel.